Happy New Year, everybody! Welcome to 2021, the year where we begin the road to WrestleMania. Welcome to the LVI universe. And tonight, before we start the Monday Night Raw show tonight, we're gonna go and talk about the champions and the ranks and updates of everything. So let's start with the calendar. As you can see, before the Royal Rumble, we will have an NXT pay-per-view. It's a takeover on Philadelphia. And then at the last Sunday of the month, we will have the Royal Rumble. Alright, so let's go to the power rankings of each show. We have on Monday Night Raw, the top 20 are Icon, El Terror, Guerrero Olímpico, Marta, The Crusher, Lady Dragon, Sádica, Gemelo Fantástico 1, Darius Angel, Poison Hernandez, Hardcore Icon, Ruby Riot, Ring General, Black Rocker, John Justice, Sarah Logan, Brittany Clark, Barbie, Roman Reigns, and Celtics. So those are the top 20, and as you can see, these are the other superstars in the rankings under the 20. And there are some new superstars that were from NXT and other shows that are now on Raw. So because you are on Raw, it's because you have been chosen to participate for the next Royal Rumble. So you have to fight and try to become one of the top 20, so that way you can be participate at the Royal Rumble this year. Alright, so these are the rankings of the power rankings of Raw here on the LVI universe. And if you see where you're at and you don't like where you're at, you just fight the top 20 challenge. Let me know, alright? And that way, maybe next week, you'll be on the top 20. Now let's go to 205 Live. We have Blaze, Guerrero Olímpico, Marta, Lady Dragon, Michaela, Sádica, Gemelo Fantástico 1, Latina Sensation, La Felina Galáctica, Poison Hernandez, Siniestro, Ángel Negro, Apando Negro Jr., Ikari, Miku, Black Belt, Brittany Clark, Barbie, and Celtics, and Johnny Starr. Estos son los primeros 20 que están en la lista de los rangos más poderosos del 205 vivo. Si desea subir de rango y participar en cualquier campeonato o lucha, me lo hagan saber con un comentario abajo. So, yo solamente menciono los primeros 20 y después ustedes vean dónde están en el rango y para que puedan retar a los que están en los primeros 20 para que puedan subir de rango para la semana que viene. Cada lunes se verifica y se dice quién están en los primeros 20 en cada semana, ¿ok? Ahora vamos para NXT. We have Aleister Black, Big Money G, Mac, Cody Hagan, Marta, Lady Dragon, Relic, Gardenator, Michaela, Sádica, Latina Sensation, Felina Galáctica, Poison Hernandez, Hysteria Jr., Muleya Achi, Ikari, Fresh Puma, Miku, Brittany Clark, Barbie. These are the top 20 for the NXT. And if you're not on the top 20, you can challenge those who are above you. Okay, so that way next week, every Monday we do the update, and next week you could be in the top 20. Todos aquellos que quieren subir de rango me tienen que avisar a quién quieren retar. Puede ser para el campeonato, ¿no? Me avisan cuando vean este video. And those of you who are not on Raw or Smackdown and you want to participate on the Royal Rumble, let me know. Now let's go to the LVI show. Icon number 1. Hold on. Icon is number 1. We got Big Money G2, Mac 3, The Legend 4, Blaze 5, Cody Hagen 6, El Terror 7, Anubis Durango 8, Guerrero Olímpico 9, Aquelarre Durango 10, Marta 11, The Crusher 12, Lady Dragon 13, Relic 14, Gardenator 15, Michaela 16, Sadika 17, Gemelo Fantastico 18, Mastodon 19, The Scorpion 20. So these are the top 20 of the LVI show. So if you're not on the top 20 and you want to go up in the power rankings, let me know who you want to challenge during the week, and that way we can make it happen. All right. So we all know that the LVI show we have it on Thursdays. So before Thursday, you can let me know who you want to challenge. So todo aquello que quieren retar en el LVI show a cualquier campeón o quiere subir de rango a los primeros 20, házmelo saber con un comentario abajo para poder realizarlo antes del jueves o para el jueves, que es el LVI show. ¿Ok? Cualquier pregunta, comentario sobre esto, házmelo saber. Any questions or comments you want to make about, the LVI show or anything, just make your comment below. All right? Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, LVI Universe. Now let's go to the Smackdown. The Legend number 1, Anubis Durango 2, Aquelarre Durango 3, Michaela 4, Mastodon 5, The Scorpion 6, Latina Sensation 7, Felina Galactica 8, Strongman 9, Hikari 10, Joseph 11, Miku 12, Matt Carter 13, Leo Motora 14, The Snake 15, Fuerza Maligna 16, Limbo Azul 17, Asuka 18, and Rix 19, and Espia X Jr. 20. These are the top 20 of SmackDown on Fridays. So if you are not on the top 20, just challenge any of the top 20, so that way we know that you really want to go up in the rankings. I usually do random matches, but if you comment that you want to challenge somebody or do a certain match, just let me know with a comment below. And if it can happen, it can happen. If not, then sorry. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new year here on the road to WrestleMania, and we wish you all good luck this year. Let's see what else we got. There are barely any rivalries in this show since it's a new year. Only in NXT the rivalries continue, and in the LVI show also. Alright, now for the champs and ranks, we got the Icon. He's the WWE Universal Champion on Raw. Braun Strowman is the number 1 contender. If you want to become a contender, you have to fight any of these superstars and become to be in the rankings. Alright, si quieres ser contendedor de este campeonato, tiene que luchar contra cualquiera de estos luchadores aquí para que pueda estar en la lista de contendientes. And the same with the WWE Intercontinental Championship. El Terror is the champion. We have Seth Rollins as the number 1 contender. And in the list of the LVI superstars, we have Striker, Black Rocker, the Spider, and those are the only ones. Oh, Elite Extreme and Gallo Negro. They're the only ones who are on the rankings who could challenge El Terror. Then we have the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, the Terrors, El Terror and the Crusher. Not the Megastars, the DX Icons are the number 1 contenders. And if you want to challenge, they might have a match tonight for the title. So, but if you want to be in the rankings, just let me know so we can make some matches happen. Then we have Raw Women's Champion Sadika. And the top contenders, we have Alexa Bliss, Barbie, Brittany Clark, Nia Jax, Jiu, and so forth. So if you see your name on the list, you can challenge Sadika. Okay? Then we have the international champion Brock Lesnar. Eric Cassidy is the only contender for the title. Then we have the WWE European champion Darius Angel. John Justice is the number one contender. So we will find out what will happen this week. Alright, so now let's go to 205 Live. Let's see the divisions. We have WWE Cruiserweight Champion Cedric Alexander. Angel Rey Pieces is the number one contender. We have the ECW World Champion Siniestro. Cesar is the number one contender and Rey Tormento number 2. Then we have the 205 Live Tag Team Champions, the Superstars. Natural Disasters are the top contenders and the Originals the second. Then we have the 205 Live Hardcore Champion, the Brawler. Gentleman Jack Gallagher is the number one contender. Gemelo Fantastico Uno is number 2. Hamza 3, Johnny Star 4, and Tech Star 5. Then we have 205 Live Extreme Women's Champion, Brittany Clark. Michaela is the number one contender. Barbie 2, Marta 3, Cell 64, Miku 5, and so forth. These are all the contenders for this title. Then we have the Lucha Libre Classic Champion Blades. Guerrero Olímpico is the number one contender. Robo is number 2. Angel Negro 3. Gallo Negro 4. Prince Hawkman 5. Alright. Now we go to NXT. We have Aleister Black, sorry. Aleister Black as champion of the NXT. And Johnny Gargano's number one contender. Cody Hagan 2. And Lars Sullivan 3. We have the $1 Million champion Big Money G. Nightmare Mac is the only contender. We have the NXT Tag Team Champions Relic and Rama. TM61 are the number one contenders. Then we have NXT Women's Champion Marta Ramirez. Poison Hernandez is the number one contender. And then we have the NXT North American Champion Striker Tiger is the number one contender. And then we have the WCW Hardcore Champion Gardinator Muleya Achi is the number one contender. And we have Tito Diaz, the Spider, and Edet Extreme. Alright, so now let's go to LVI show. Legend versus Icons. We have the LVI World Heavyweight Champion El Terror. He's the number one contender for his title, the Legend. Then we have the LVI Women's Champion Barbie. Baby Love is the number one contender. Then we have the LVI Tag Team Champions, the Badass Nightmare, Cody Hagan, and Nightmare Mac. The Powers of Pain are the number one contenders. We also have Blue Bloods, Red Army, the LWO. Oh, really, that's the Assassins. That's not LWO. The Originals, and Relic and Rama. Then we have the LVI Women's Tag Team Champions, the Queens. The Mega Powers are the number one contenders. The LVI $1 Million Champion, Alexander Bates. Tiger is the number one contender. The LVI Women's $1 Million Champion, Latina Sensation, Marta, is the number one contender. Alright. So now we go to SmackDown. The WWE Champion is the Legend. Strongman is the number one and only contender right now. Then we have the WWE United States Champion Joseph. The Miz is the number one contender. Then we have the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions Dangerous Alliance, and the Usos are the number one contenders. We also have Scorpion Snake and the Assassins. Then we have the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, Paige. Asuka is the number one contender. Teresa's number 2. Mandy Rose 3. And Ronda Rousey 4. Then we have the World Underground Champion, Mac Carter. Leo Motora is the number one contender. Celestia Jr. 2. Daniel Bryan 3. Then we have the WWE Hardcore Champion, Espia X Jr. Fuerza Maligna is the number one contender. So that's what we have in the champs and ranks. We want to thank you all for watching and participating on the LVI universe. So with no further ado, we thank you all for watching and get ready to watch tonight's show. We have 6-man tag team match. We have a first blood match, a one-on-one match, another tag team match for the tag team titles, triple threats, Brock Lesnar, and main event Icon versus Finn Balor. So this is what you should expect for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching again, and we will be back tonight on Monday Night Raw. Happy New Year.